Am I the asshole for not providing more support after getting a girl pregnant? I met a girl on a dating app last year. Let's call her April. Our first date was drinks, conversation, and we ended up sleeping together. A few weeks later, we went on a second date and basically did the same thing. At the time, I was also casually seeing someone else. Not long after our second date, the other girl and I decided to try a serious relationship. I told April what was happening. She was disappointed, but she said she understood. At that point, I thought we would simply move on with our lives. A few weeks later, around 4 to 5 weeks after our second date, April contacted me with unexpected news. She told me she was pregnant. She also told me she had decided to get an abortion. The news completely caught me off guard. We talked on the phone about the situation. I offered to drive to see her even though we lived about an hour apart. Asked if there was anything I could do to help. We agreed to split the expenses related to the procedure. She had already attended one appointment. When the second appointment came up, I asked if I could go with her. She initially said yes. I wanted to be present and support her however I could. A few days later, she changed her mind. She told me she'd rather I didn't come. I told her I understood. I again offered to help in any way she needed and asked her to keep me updated. A few days later, I checked in again. The procedure was finished. She told me she was feeling emotionally devastated. I asked if there was anything I could do for her. She said no. A few months later, she texts me saying she has some lingering feelings of resentment towards me. She says it was a very tough time for her and she felt like I didn't care and there was more I could have done. I apologized for not providing enough support. Fast forward to a year later. She texts me for the first time since then, saying I don't understand the gravity of the situation and come off like I don't give a shit. Obviously, I empathize and I'm trying to be as understanding as possible. It was clearly a tough experience for her and I didn't live up to what she expected of me. In hindsight, I realized that she didn't fully understand or know how to communicate the kind of support that she needed and expected me to be more proactive in seeking ways to support her. That being said, we were practically strangers. We had met 2 times. I was willing to help and support her in any way that she wanted, and I made that clear on multiple occasions. Considering the circumstances, am I the asshole? You only honor her wishes and adhere to the boundaries she set. Could you have done more? Definitely. But I don't think you are the asshole. What do you think? Is OP the asshole? Comment your thoughts below.